Hey everyone, this is David. Welcome back behind the velvet rope. She's back. We have to close out the season of the reunion properly. Miss Kathryn Edwards.
Hello, hello.
What is going on, Kathryn? I mean, it's over.
It wouldn't have been right to not discuss part 3 because that I feel like is what we waited for. They gave us this in the beginning of the season with the trailer. We waited for part 3.
I mean, they really dragged this out for, a few minutes of Kathy on screen, but here she is.
Once again, I feel like they kind of shortchanged us. I think that the sell is too big. I wish they would not oversell, because I think a lot of people walk away thinking that's it, that's all you have. And it was good. I mean, it was good. I had a couple like chuckles and yeah, I snickered for sure, but
it's like the trailer.
I just think there was more. There was more that they probably could have gave us that they edited out. That's how I feel. I'm sure there was.
I think so. Well, I mean, that's what a lot of people were accusing everything of, that Kathy, the rumor was that Kathy showed up with lawyers and managers and publicists. And this is just the rumor as you are making your faces, that she showed up to the reunion for the first time ever where they've let a publicist, manager, and lawyer show up. I don't know if that's true. And I don't know if stuff was edited. I mean,
if she did, you didn't see him, and maybe they put him, off to the side, but I don't know, a publicist, who knows? Honestly, at this stage of the game, who the knows?
You can swear, it's okay. I have a filthy mouth.
I try not to. My mom was, I'm not a big swearer. I mean, I do swear sometimes, trust me. And when I do let it fly, I let it fly with venom, but I try not to go there.
I'll try to curb my nasty language.
You can. Today. It doesn't offend me at all. Believe you me, I'm around plenty of swearing. I just try it myself because I get in the habit. If I start doing it, then I don't realize that I'm swearing. And there's times when I shouldn't be swearing. So,
I mean, what do you think? I read a lot of the comments on this whole Kathy, RInna, Erika showdown. I mean, I took notes. I have so many thoughts. I mean, I have to say, it's not a slam dunk. I'm not sure that this reunion did Kathy such justice. It's not a slam dunk. It's a lot of people are like, wow, she's evil.
I asked the people that I know that watched the show, I asked them what they thought. Everyone that I talked to is Team Kathy. I don't have one team Erika and Team RInna. And everyone is basically of the consensus that she probably did say just the same thing that you and I talked about last time. She probably did say some less than savory things. And yeah, it's not good, but who doesn't? And I think that everyone kind of felt like it's forgivable. And for the fact that it wasn't on camera, if it was so horrific, all the people that were there, the staff, how come something more didn't get out? Everyone was willing to give it a pass. What they're not willing to give a pass about in 2 is RInna for dragging it in when clearly this was already a fractured relationship between Kyle and Kathy, knowing that they went for years of not speaking. Did RInna actually really think she was doing Kyle a solid by bringing this in? No. She's like, I'm so worried, I'm protecting you. And, and she's like looking out for Kyle. How is that looking out for Kyle? That's always going to be her sister. They're going to make up. They have just like Kyle said, the kids, and it's not just her who gets hurt. And I don't know if RInna, being an only child, or, she lost the one sister years and years ago, if she doesn't have that, that insight to siblings. But come on, how do you really think you're doing anyone a favor by tearing your family apart, knowing the history of that family?
Well, that's the thing. I mean, Yeah. And then like, yes. So I mean, it's almost like two separate issues, right? It's almost like, well, almost three separate issues. It's like, did you say this or not? This whole thing of Rinna versus Kathy, that's one thing. Now we'll get to Erika because I got a lot to say about that. Her statement now. Look, where have you been all season? Now all of a sudden we have a statement, and which we'll get into. And three, it's like, right, having nothing to do with Rinna or Erika, just two sisters, so it's almost like three different things. I think the first one, what you're saying is like all your friends are like, she probably had some version of, she said something, but right. I mean, that's what people are saying. Like, well, okay, so we had this out and now we've moved on. Like, how many times has Rinna been held to a cross? Erika, I mean, we've had a lot of people say a lot of things that they were, you know what I mean? Like, almost like Kathy will recover because look what Rinna's done over her career at Housewives, and Erika and everyone else. Like, everyone has a shady past where they've had their moments.
Right. I mean, it as ugly as it is, and as much as, everyone's got a different, thermometer as far as like what they can tolerate watching it, the viewers at home. There's got to be a line where you say, this is just something I'm not going to cross. If they all agreed not to cross the kids line, right? We're not going to talk about each other's kids. And I do think it is touchy when, the Housewives franchise brings on family members. And you and I were texting back and forth. As much as everyone wants to say, oh, relax, it's a TV show. It clearly isn't just a TV show. It gets very freaking real. And you see that by the cease and desist letters, people not showing up to family members' weddings, to, baby showers, all of these things. It's not just a TV show. This gets real. And the people that want to pretend like it's just a TV show, like get over it, like don't take it so serious, but yet you're slinging real arrows. You can't have it both ways.
I was just gonna say, I mean, did you see Kyle's post where she's like, thank you all, it's the end of the season, we're moving on, it's just a TV show? Right, it's not just a TV show. You can't have it both ways. You can't.
No. If it's just a TV show, then why is she crying and saying it's done, it's over? Like we went for all these years. You don't know what she's going to do. I mean, and believe you me, I do think that Kyle has gotten the wrath of Kathy in the past. I have no doubt about it. But that's a family dynamic that they need to hash out privately. That's the way I look at it.
I agree. That's why, well, my whole thing was, right, the whole Rinna Kathy thing, you have, right, it's he said, I mean, she said, what I had a problem specifically, and also, can I just say, like, when Andy says, and Garcelle's so shocked, when Andy says, like, we conducted an investigation, HR, I mean, first of all, I'd like to know a little more about that. I mean, we've talked about this now for 9 months. Like, where is the DJ that apparently, because that's what Erika's saying. Erika's saying she said she came